You know those people who say you have to put 20% down or you're not ready to buy a home? Well, they're wrong about that. Here's the truth. A lot of people are qualified to own a home, but don't even try because of the myths around down payments, closing costs, and what help is actually out there. Today I want to show you how regular people, regular everyday people, are using assistance programs to buy and keep homes, even when the math on paper looks impossible. And by the end of this video, you're going to know whether you've been leaving money on the table that was literally designed for you. Let's start simple. Housing assistance programs are basically financial cheat codes or hacks, whatever you want to call them, that are actually legal. They exist at the local, state, and federal level. And they're aimed at people like first-time home buyers, lower to moderate income households, veterans, seniors, people with disabilities. Some help you get into the home with down payment or closing cost help. Others help you stay in the home if something goes sideways in your life. Think of them like shock absorbers for when you hit financial potholes of home ownership. Now, down payment assistance, this is the one that gets the buzz. These programs can show up as grants, that's free money if you follow the rules. Forgivable loans, they vanish after a few years. Second mortgages, a smaller loan layered on top. They might be based on your income, the area where you're buying, your job, teachers, nurses, firefighters, etc. Whether your employer offers housing benefits. I actually didn't know about that one. Here's a common scenario. Imagine a teacher who's renting, saving as much as you can, but every time she gets ahead, her car breaks down or some other emergency pops up. Her city may offer a program for public service workers. She can get a forgivable loan for part of her down payment plus a small grant for closing costs. Same salary, same person, completely different outcome. That's the power of stacking the right program on the right buyer. Programs like this vary by state and local law, but the point is, you might find help if you'll just take the time to ask. By the way, if you're looking to move anywhere in the country and you're looking for some help there, just send me a text or an email. I can help you with that. I'm part of a network that spans the U.S. I know the pros wherever you go. Now here's the part most people have never heard of. Some programs don't just help you buy, they help you stay put. Let's say you lose a job or property taxes spike or your roof decides to retire early. There may be state-run mortgage relief programs, nonprofits with emergency housing funds, resources for HOA fees or mediation if you're in an association. This isn't about bailing people out of reckless decisions. It's about not losing your home over a temporary crisis. Like airbags in a car, you hope you never need them, but you're really glad they're there when you hit something. Huge myth. Assistance programs are only for first-time buyers. Not true at all. There are programs for long-time residents, people buying again after divorce or foreclosure, teachers, firefighters, and service members who have moved before, rural buyers who don't need to be first-timers. Some employers even have employer-assisted housing programs, money for down payment, closing costs, or monthly housing expenses coordinated through your HR department. You could be sitting in a staff meeting, bored out of your mind, not realizing the company benefits you're scrolling past might help you buy a house. The fine print you ignore at work could be the key to your own front door. Have you ever heard the phrase, the life of your dreams lives on the other side of the work you're avoiding? It's kind of like that. Okay, so here's where the adulting comes in. Some assistance programs will say you must use certain lenders, or you must take home buyer classes, or you must provide extra documentations with your loan or offer that can slow down the process just a bit. But if the trade-off is thousands of dollars in help, it's often worth the extra hoop or two to jump through. Your lender and your real estate agent need to be on the same page here. Think of them as your offense and your defense. If they know the rules of these programs, they can design a game plan around your actual budget instead of your fears. I'd like to make an important point here. Assistance is not free magic money. Many programs have strings, like you must live in the home for a certain number of years, or you may have to repay funds if you sell too soon. Approval and funding, they can take some extra time. If you're the I never read terms and conditions type, this is your moment of growth. Ask questions, talk with your lender, talk with your agent. If needed, talk with an attorney. A program that's perfect for your neighbor might be terrible for your timeline. Do your homework. So what do you actually do with all of this? 3 practical moves. Number 1, check reputable sources like HUD and your state housing financing agency. 2, ask your HR department if your employer offers any housing benefits. 3, I'd suggest the most direct path to answers is talk to a lender who actually understands how to pair these programs with the right mortgage. Don't start with, can I afford a house? Start with, what programs exist that I'm already eligible for without changing anything about my life? You might be a lot closer than you think. Let me leave you with this. For generations, owning a home has been framed as a test of moral worth. If you can save 20% down, you're responsible. If you can't, you're not ready. But that's not how the people who design these assistance programs see it. They see teachers, veterans, nurses, young families, retirees on fixed incomes, people who are doing their best in a system that keeps moving the goalpost. That is especially true these days. So here's my challenge. Start asking where you qualify for help. It would be a shame to not accept help that's already available. I'm telling you, there may be a lot more help out there than you've ever imagined. If you're getting value from my videos and you want to be the first to learn about the changing real estate market, hit subscribe and tap that bell. That'll help both of us. Thanks so much. See you later. Talk to you soon.